el viaje. Tú, Belinda, este viaje estuvo de pelos.
You can't tell by looking at it, but it's really 2 bridges plus a tunnel. The one on the San Francisco side is a suspension bridge, like the Golden Gate. At the island in the middle, a tunnel joins it to the second bridge. Just like the Golden Gate, the Bay Bridge has a full-time crew of painters.
As we near the end of our cruise, we will be closing the restrooms. If you would like to use the facilities, you should do so at this time. Once again, we will be closing the restrooms momentarily.
International Exposition. After the fair, the U.S. Navy took it over. These days, it's public property, and some of the huge warehouses are now used by Hollywood movie studios.
De allá, ahorita vengo.
In 1934, several people reported seeing a large, unidentified creature on the shore. The word was heard for some 50 years. Then, someone reported seeing a 60-foot monster in the bay. But this time, the sighting was off the Marina District. Maybe you'd better keep your eyes peeled. The Bay Bridge was a dramatic symbol of the home of the Queen in 1989. Big small fans were celebrating
dock and the loading ramp is safely attached. Once the loading ramp is upstairs and bring downstairs and get to the exits.
But of houses clinging to the hillside that can only be reached by connecting boardwalks and very, very steep stairs. If you're lucky, on your cruise today, you might have seen a harbor seal popping its head out of the water to take a look around. Bay Area residents are really supportive of cleaning up the bay and restoring its wetlands. Healthy marshes and mudflats provide homes and food for wildlife, and they act as filters too, making the bay's water cleaner. One of the birds making a comeback is the pelican. You're bound to see some of them swooping just above the water today, flying in formation. Now I want to show you another landmark. It's up above the boats docked in the harbor, to the right of Telegraph Hill. See if you can find two matching white church steeples. Those steeples are on top of the Church of St. Mary Hall, where a famous photograph of Marilyn Monroe and Joe DiMaggio. Actually, they were married at City Hall and posed later in front of the church for the benefit of Joe's relatives back in Italy. North Beach was originally settled by Italian immigrants. It still has a European flavor, which is one of the things that attracted the next group to move in, the Beat Generation. In the 1950s, North Beach became home to some of San Francisco's greatest novelists and poets. One of them, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, opened the nation's first all-paperback bookstore. He called it City Lights. It's still open until midnight, 7 days a week. And nearby are plenty of cafes to sit, read, sip an espresso, and enjoy the neighborhood's one-of-a-kind atmosphere. On our ride today, we're part of the traffic in one of the most active ports in the world. There are huge supertankers, hard-working barges and tugboats, family sailboats, and tiny sea kayaks, all out in the waves together. The variety of the bay is well matched by the diversity of the people that live here. The mix of people that live in the Bay Area is very reflective of the mix of races and ethnicities worldwide.
No vayas a meter las manos.
No wonder visitors say a trip to San Francisco is like a trip around the world. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your trip around my hometown. If you're spending more time in the area, perhaps you'd like to take advantage of other red and white tours. We offer motor coach tours to many local attractions, including Muir Woods and the Napa Wine Country. We also travel south to Monterey, Cornell, and Pebble Beach. For a longer full-day trip, try our Yosemite National Park tour. To find out more, pick up a brochure as you exit the boat. In a few moments, when we dock, you can start heading towards the main deck of the boat. An attendant will collect your headset down there.
As you leave the vessel, please be sure to return the audio equipment to the main deck. The equipment will not work outside this vessel.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the red and white Golden Gate Bay cruise.